Okay. All right.
All right.
And I think we're back. We're back.
I'm back.
First of all, this is not about you.
It is about
Welcome
me.
back to I'm in Control podcast. I am the Charity E.
I'm Misha.
And I am the mama bear. I'm back. June speaks.
Here we go.
I am Janae.
Here we go.
In the words of Keenan and Kel. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Yes.
Mom doesn't even know what Keenan and Kel is. See, she comes back and doesn't know what's happening.
Lost.
See, here's the deal. Y'all really cut up for like a
I
month.
mean,
And everybody enjoyed it.
I mean, really? Oh, really? I mean, Charity, you said some stuff. I was like, okay. And then Misha,
I didn't say anything.
and then Marcus. Oh my God,
Marcus,
Thank you.
what?
Thank you, Marky. I'm sorry, Lucky
Lucky
Mark. Thank you for
Yeah.
Oh gosh, get
Thank
it
you
together.
so much
Yeah,
for sitting in for your mom.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
I just remember y'all saying, "Mom gonna get us," and I was like, "Oh my God!" But y'all had a whole lot of fun. Though.
We did.
That's good.
We
Freedom
enjoyed
is
it.
good.
Oh, it
Freedom
is.
Yeah,
always
you might
good.
have to take a break
Yeah.
every month.
Once a month, I think we need a sabbatical.
You know what? But I really want to thank each and every one of my daughters. It's Mother's Day weekend. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I really want to thank each and every one of them because they allowed me to take this break. Sometimes you just have to steal away. And they were so
We're
so
excited.
kind.
Yeah, I was like,
No, you were excited, but they
she
were.
said no, but we were excited. We were
I know y'all
excited.
excited, but Misha wanted to make sure that I got all the rest, relaxation,
Yes.
and meditation, and
massages.
and all that stuff. And so they all kept me.
Did y'all know? You breathing hard in the mic. Did y'all know I've never had a real massage in my life? Did I already tell y'all that?
Oh no!
Yeah, I've never
Not
had.
on June Speaks Watch. Every one of our daughters gets a massage.
Well, you can buy it.
Hey,
oh,
Yana-
dude, watch me do it.
Yana Van Zant said, not on my watch.
Not on my.
Not on my watch.
First of all, Ayana Van Zant also made somebody scream in the ground, so I don't think we
Yes,
should
and
be
she
like.
ties
well-
them up and everything else.
Okay, focus, guys.
Focus,
Okay,
focus.
I was just saying it was. I mean, okay. So I think we're gonna talk about what's been happening recently, so we can start with the Derek Chauvin. Did I say his name right?
Yes.
Derek Chauvin trial. So everybody knows he is the police officer that killed George Floyd.
Yes.
And he just recently was found guilty of what, 3 different.
All 3 counts.
All 3 counts.
Yes.
All 3 counts. So how do y'all feel about that?
I feel wonderful about it. I was so nervous. And I think all of Black America at least took a collective sigh of relief because we were all so nervous and anxious because it hardly ever goes our way.
Right.
In these blatant cases of misconduct. So Jordan has it on tape. My daughter has it on tape, our reaction. And I was screaming. I was shaking and screaming
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of like, what was that when everybody was screaming?
OJ?
back in the day? Yeah, when OJ got off.
Yeah.
OJ did it.
OJ did do it.
But when at that time we were just excited for OJ. I remember I was in the restaurant with someone that was not of my race, and I just started screaming, and she looked at me like,
But the
"For
thing
real,
is,
for real." I was like, "For real, for real."
why were you excited for OJ? He did it.
But
Well,
at
back
the
then
I
time,
we
understand, but
know.
at the time
We didn't know.
At the time, we didn't know, but it was just the mere fact, as Janae was saying, it was just always. It never went our way.
Yeah.
Ever. Like this. What we're seeing now, what you guys are seeing now, is something that I've had to live with most of my life.
Yeah.
right.
You know, so just to see people take responsibility, and I always say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You're gonna reap what you sow. So hey, look, OJ paid for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
let's get back to
I
Derek
think
Chauvin.
I think that I didn't really keep up with the trial because I wasn't trying to look at that. Not in like the way that I don't care, but it was just too much, and I just like to
Trauma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of just like to
Yeah.
draw back a little bit. But I did watch the verdict live, and it was just like a sigh of relief a little bit. I was like, okay, now I can turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't have to hear about it anymore.
Yes.
Right.
But Misha, how'd you feel?
I think I told Janae I broke a nail because I clapped so hard.
Yeah.
So I was in my apartment and I was like, I know my neighbors hear me. I was like, let's go. Like
Girl.
I was at a football game. No, honestly, because I had been, I was watching in the beginning. I can honestly say I never actually saw the video of him being killed, like the 9 minutes.
Oh, I can't watch it.
I can't watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been watching it, online and stuff like that. So I did watch it live because we were talking about it in our family group chat. So I was screaming, and I know my neighbors heard me because I was like, let's go. And I screamed so hard and clapped my hands so hard that I broke a nail.
Yeah, but it's like after that happened, and I cannot think of the name off the top of my head, but somebody else got killed by the police. So it was like we couldn't even enjoy.
Ma'Khia
Bryant.
Bryant. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ma'Khia Bryant.
We couldn't even enjoy like
same day it
justice
happened. The same day.
because
Yeah.
something bad happened again.
Yeah.
No,
Which
I feel like I enjoyed that justice.
Okay.
Because people die every day. That particular trial, I got excited just looking in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Because, so many times people do things to others and they think, oh, because I have privilege. I'm a police officer. I'm a white male. Normally they don't have to pay for those types of crimes.
Right.
And we've seen it over and over and over again. Just to watch his face and his eyes said everything. The fear in the eye. It was fear. It was literally fear. You
Even
could
with
see
his
it.
mask on, he was like,
It was
he was blinking, like blink twice if you need help. He was blinking a lot,
yeah.
but nobody could help him.
Yeah,
We're like,
nobody could
hey,
help
sir, you
Hey,
kind of deserve
yeah.
this. You
Hey.
kind of deserve this.
And as of filming today, they're trying to file for is it a mistrial or whatever because
The juror.
of one of the jurors who previously didn't disclose. I don't know the whole situation, that he supported like Black Lives Matter or something like that, or he had
How'd
a
they find
T-shirt.
out?
He was on. Somebody found like a picture
Yeah.
of him. How this wasn't found out as he was a juror and being vetted, I'm not sure. But Chauvin was already going to get an appeal, but I hope they don't win the mistrial.
Yeah, that seems like something that they should have asked. That's
Right.
that's.
Well, they said the guy kept it. I think he didn't tell. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he
truthful.
wasn't.
But they asked and he said
Right.
no.
Mhm. Right.
Oh, that's different
Let
than
me-
them not asking the question
Yeah.
and they just didn't do their due diligence.
let me dive in because I'm a conspiracist.
You're what?
I believe in conspiracy. I got all these conspiracy theories. Okay, so number one, he had to fill out a form, and then he stated that he was not participated in anything that police brutality or anything like that. He hasn't participated in those marks. Number two, I don't believe for one moment that picture just popped up. I
Right,
believe
they
that
held
was
it.
their smoking gun.
They knew.
In case he was convicted, after they saw that he said no, there is an assistant that is always looking. And let me tell you something about social media. This is why when you jump on, because that's the same juror that was on Good Morning America, and
Oh,
he
he
was talking
was.
about
He was doing
everything.
too much.
He was
Yeah.
doing a whole lot. We thank you so much, but he was doing a lot. And somebody just says, let's just dig a little deeper, because I promise you, nothing is taken off social media. So
Well-
somebody paid somebody for that picture, or they always had that picture in their back pocket.
Right.
That's just me.
Well, thankfully, my account is private on everything, so y'all gonna have to really
I
try
be
to get
screenshotting.
in.
You gotta bet. You gotta bet
Kamisha,
your
see,
friends.
I'm about to
Bet
block
your
you.
You know
friends.
what? Oh, hold on. Let's talk about this.
What?
Anybody out in the podcast world land that's listening to us, has your sister ever blocked you from her close friends?
Well, you should
I
be
didn't
like
even
you
know
should
there
be
was a
grateful
close
to be
friend.
added to close friends.
Mom
Yeah.
said she didn't even know
I didn't even there was a
close
thing
friend.
called close friends.
That means mom's friends aren't like they don't have a close.
Y'all don't have anything. Y'all don't have close friends.
well,
It's
maybe
okay.
I'm not in their close friend. I'm not
Yeah.
a close friend.
Awkward. Well, okay, going back to
I'm gonna have to go to my friends after this podcast and say, y'all got a close
Girl,
friend.
they probably don't know what it is. They're baby boomers.
Girl, no. But okay, back to the trial a little bit. So, like I was saying, I didn't really watch too much because I feel like it was a bit traumatic,
Yeah.
and I feel like this also goes into how Hollywood, as in like motion pictures and what else do they call them? You know, those people that make movies.
Box office.
Yeah. They also kind of play on traumatic events,
Right.
and make movies off of that.
Right.
So actually, this is kind of different, but I was watching a movie last night. I forgot the name of it, but it's Michael B. Jordan. Lauren London's in there. It's on Amazon Prime. It was a little problematic that, this is a spoiler. So if y'all have never seen this movie,
I haven't.
Pause.
I'm about to tell you, just click out and come back. Give me 30 seconds. So they actually shot Lauren London. And that seems problematic because Nipsey, like her boyfriend was shot and killed. So that
Maybe
just
this was
seems
made. Was this made before? You think?
I
And
don't
is the film
know,
Coming out?
but that's still traumatic. Like I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like they could have changed that that
could've.
scene.
Yeah.
I'm just tired, just like I was tired of all the slave movies. I'm tired of
That
us
being our
having to
narrative.
relive our trauma.
Yeah.
How many Nazi movies do you see? You don't. You know, we all always are having to watch, you know, us being killed, or, you know, black men being killed, or just injustice.
Or being baby
Can we
mamas.
just talk about what
Yeah.
we do on a regular basis? We
Yeah.
have fun. We go out. We can have rom-coms.
Yeah.
We can do all of that.
What's wrong?
Romantic comedy.
Comedy.
Do you watch movies?
I don't.
She watches I Love Lucy and the Monsters.
I watch oldies but goodies. I have to stay in a very happy place.
Right.
So I don't watch a whole lot of drama. Ask my husband. He gets so sick of me.
I mean, what else have they made recently that was just triggering?
I mean, everything has been triggering.
Everything is triggering to me.
Every
That's
single
why
thing.
I watch Lucy.
The Django. I never saw that.
First of all, it's
Is
Django.
Django?
The D is silent. No
Oh
wonder.
my gosh.
Before that was 12 Years a Slave. Even though Queen and Slim was good and it wasn't based off of like police brutality, it's still, you know, having to do with us, you know, in some type of crime situation.
And then there's also I
Malcolm
think,
and Marie.
American Son.
Yeah. Fruitvale Station.
Yes.
There wa-
It's everything.
There was another one with that guy.
Y'all really like that show with Franklin. I've never watched. I've seen like one episode. The Damson guy that's real cute, but he's like 29.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
Yeah, it's about drugs and stuff. I'm like, I don't
Right.
want to watch this in my life.
Right.
So
So, I mean, what do you want them to? What kind of things do you
I
want
like
to see?
I like chick flicks. I'm like, I get that from mom. Y'all like the
We
other
can do
stuff, but
action too.
I like
I like
chick
action.
I
flicks
like
and action.
chick flicks.
Comedies.
I
Or
like
anything
comedies.
with Will Smith in it and Martin Lawrence.
Anything with Will. Come close.
Girl, what?
Will Smith, come close.
Will Smith
Your
is on
favorite
he's on a
thing.
fitness journey right now. He's not worried about
Yeah,
you.
he's really not worried about you.
Yeah.
Will, come close. Like Will is the guy. I watch everything, all things Will Smith.
Okay.
Girl, 3 Will Smith movies.
Hey.
Boy,
What's in that code?
Two shots of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
Men in Black,
Okay.
and then
they should be rolling off your
Muhammad
tongue.
Ali.
Okay.
Y'all
They
thought
should
I
roll
didn't
off
know.
your
These
tongue.
were like 20 years ago.
Mom,
What
yeah.
are you talking about? It's 20 years ago.
These
Movies.
movies.
But one more movie,
Mom,
Mom.
one more.
He hasn't had a movie in.
She
the
always
last
says she's
20
Will's
years.
biggest.
has.
Mom, are you kidding me?
What's the one I just watched though? What
don't
was
know.
it?
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys. No.
Hitched.
Which one?
Hitched.
That's the one I was talking about. That's
like-
what
Yeah,
I'm
Bad
thinking
Boys
about.
1, Bad Boys 2,
Hitch.
Independence Day.
Hitch is
6
what I was
degrees
talking
of
about.
separation. Mom,
All
he's
of
done
those.
like a million movies.
I know. I just look at Will.
What?
Well, right now he's
Jada.
watching a dad
Yeah.
bod, so
Jada, get your girl.
Oh,
you know they have an open
love-
marriage, so
you know.
do your
Let
thing.
me tell you something. What you don't do is come for the Smiths for me because I'm a Will and Jada. I like them. I just like them.
Okay.
sounds suspect.
Yeah.
I like Will and Jada.
I like Will and Jada. She's adorable to me. She's so pretty.
Well, speaking of Jada Pinkett Smith, I love, honestly, Red Table Talk gives
Right.
all the tea.
Yes.
Hot,
I love
cold,
Red Table Talk.
medium,
Yes.
all the tea.
Yes.
But I like that they're also on social media. I think they go on Facebook.
It's
So
on Facebook,
They do.
yeah.
So I feel like now in this day and age that social media sites give a lot more access to things than when I was growing up. We
Right.
had dial up, and it was just
Yeah.
frustrating to even get on.
we
the
didn't even
internet.
have the internet, so
Right.
Yeah.
We
So-
didn't have anything but television, and everybody was so far away from it. You never felt like you were connected. Social media at least makes you feel, to me, it makes you feel like you're at least a little bit connected. Because while I was off, didn't you get that little surprise for your birthday? And
Oh, Ray,
yeah, so
I need to find Ray.
we need to find Mr. Ray Lewis. But that seems so personal. It seemed very personal.
It seemed very personal.
Yeah, and you just and it gives you those opportunities to feel like you do have some connectivity, even though they may be doing this for money and different things like that. It was just
Wait,
it's a
so
kind gesture.
you're saying that it's good that we have more access because of social media?
I like social media for what social media is designed for, but too much social media or too much of anything is not good for us.
Right.
Okay.
We need
Expand on that.
We need to know how to fold it, when to put it up, when to put the phone down, when to turn off the blue light. You need to go to sleep at night. You need to. I see people on social media. Maybe they have an auto something that drops posts all the time.
Right.
But when I see a post every 3 minutes, every 5 minutes, I'm like, man, that's way too much. That's kind of overload. Do you guys meet people when they do that?
Oh yes.
Well, I just delete them.
Strict.
Yeah.
Block.
Block. Take them
So
off.
how much is too much?
Take them off close friends.
How many posts is too many posts in a day?
Well, it depends. If some people get paid to
Yes.
be on social media, so you
Yes.
can't really.
So I feel like if you're
Make that
getting
call.
paid to be on social media, you should have between 4 to 6 posts. Anything beyond that to me is a lot
Yeah.
a day. Like I'm not talking about your story if you're doing your Insta story,
Your timeline.
but on your main post, 4 to 6.
But if you're not a paid
That's a lot.
influencer, promoter, celebrity, brand ambassador, all the things, all the creative
Right.
things. If you're just a regular person,
Right.
Not regular, degular.
No, Cardi
Right.
B. But if you're just regular, just posting 10 selfies a day,
That's a lot.
You need therapy.
Well, but it's not even selfies. I think we can go overboard with empowerment. I think it's just too much. Give somebody a thought to just kind of think about it. Just kind of stop and see that moment. But if you're giving them 5 or 6 or 10 different thoughts, that's just what for me.
That's gonna
But
get
I'm a
lost in
Gemini,
translation.
so that's
Yeah.
gonna get lost.
Her
After you give
attention span
is this
Honestly,
long.
if y'all listen to the podcast, you will see that her attention span.
How she
is-
jumps around.
Yeah, I don't know if
No,
is she
I-
listening to me right now?
No,
Nope.
She's cutting you off. Actually,
I do. I listen with purpose. I'm just saying I don't. It's just I think
girl
it's
says
just
she
too
listen with
much. I just think it's too much. There's always too much of a good thing. So give somebody, because it's just like a commercial to me. If every time I turn on a television in this commercial, we do have the remote and you just keep going. Like, well, let me turn it on something else. That's what I do to people on social media. I just stop looking at them.
yeah,
Well-
like you always say, tell some, keep some. You have to tell us every part of your day. Like there's a person, I'm not going to say what their gender is, but that just had really, really, really good news. They have a baby, and they have posted that baby. That baby has been in this earth maybe a couple days. And I'm like, I don't need to see when that baby poops.
Oh, right.
I think people
But
overboard.
that's a new parent.
It's overboard.
I understand, but you haven't been a parent and have that new baby or that
I
new
wouldn't do that.
puppy.
I'd be
Yes,
asleep.
don't,
You don't
because
know.
you haven't been there yet until you get your little Misha.
Wait.
You do it with Rain.
No.
When I get this ring,
That's what I'm about to say. We're going to see this
we're gonna see this husband in this
all
ring all
day.
the
Yeah.
time.
no, but it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be excessive.
Oh, girl,
Misha.
bye.
No.
Oh, Misha.
No.
Oh, Misha. Oh, Misha. I'm sorry.
I'll show y'all that 5 maybe 10.
I've already told y'all.
Girl, you
ain't
ain't
nobody
getting no 10K
seeing.
with
Ain't nobody seeing nothing until the wedding pictures come out.
Yeah, that's
so.
what I'm saying. So when my wedding pictures come out, you'll see that. But I actually just wrote this in my journal the other day, that because I know how that feels because I'm not married yet. So I will think. I promise you, mark my words. I will think about the single Misha when she's married and not flood people's timeline with that, because I know how that feels to see
Come
that.
on,
and be
single
like,
Misha.
Yeah, I'm serious. I was just
Right.
like, I don't want to be that girl that like never.
But you don't have to withhold your happiness.
Yeah,
either,
but not just
not
like,
flood you all day.
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
like vomiting my marriage onto my timeline.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm
just
doing
so
it.
wait,
do
wait.
people even know? Do y'all know that I'm married? June Speaks has a whole husband.
Let me mute her. Which mic is her?
Girl, you
Which
don't
mic
think
is
I'm
her?
brave.
No, because just think about. I probably shout out my husband on his birthday, on Father's Day, but I don't just put him. But I'm not saying there's anything
also
wrong.
season, too.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with any
Yeah.
of that. It's just that we just keep us.
I think you need to keep things separate on
Yeah.
social media.
Well, here's my really good friend Cassandra, and she taught me this years and years ago. She said, "June, tell some, keep some." And so I have learned to tell some and keep some, and I show some and I keep more, because everybody don't need to know all of my
And everybody
business.
isn't happy for you either, especially in social media world.
That doesn't even
So,
bother me if they're happy for me, if they're not. But just, okay, y'all want to talk about something? Bill
No.
and Melinda Gates. Didn't see that comment at all.
Let me tell you. Wait.
Did
Stop.
not see that at all.
Okay, hold up.
What?
Can y'all tell she has had a month, because she has not
Stop talking.
taken a breath.
Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm really
June
trying to.
Speaks. June.
I think she's 3.
This is an ensemble.
She's 3.
She needs a binky.
I've already. Her mic is muted.
Where's
Her
her
mic is
binky?
muted, so y'all won't hear her for a good 3 minutes right now.
God.
So I was actually gonna ask Janae. Hey, there's actually people that live below me. If you couldn't
yeah.
jump in, yeah. Y'all know we're coming live from my kitchen. So
Live from Charities.
let me turn them. I forgot her mic was on. I thought I turned it off.
She came back.
back.
God. Girl, drink some water.
Did you have a nap today?
Did you have a nap today?
You need
did.
one.
I did not, but I was
Mom,
so
it's a joke. It's a joke. That was a joke.
She was like, I didn't, but actually, I love naps.
It's a joke. It's a TikTok.
Naps actually help with, I don't know, it brings me closer to Christ when I nap.
Jesus.
Okay,
I think it's rock. You got some Tito's in that. There's some Tito's and water.
Casamigos.
Okay.
So the Casamigo.
I have a question though. So if you say, have you had a nap? It's like you're saying you're going outside, not in the streets
rhetorical.
anymore.
No.
Mom, it's a joke. It was 2 kids on the internet.
Tomorrow.
Yes, like that.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
And he asked his little sister because she's being cranky. He goes, have you had a nap today? And she's like, no. And he goes, you need one. It's a joke.
Yeah. Okay. For you to be on social media, you don't know any
know
of
what I'm
like the
saying?
funny memes or like the videos. But back to how
whatever Charity's question was.
right back
10
to
minutes
how
ago.
the video is giving more access. So this really ties into when I was a child or when I was younger. I feel like I still have the mind of a child. Am I grown?
You do.
I'm grown.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was younger, we couldn't get on, I don't know,
Nothing.
explicit. We couldn't get on Pornhub or we couldn't get on,
Right.
I don't know, TikTok where they show everything. Where
Right.
like,
Yeah.
so how do you think that's affecting kids and parents now? Like Janae, we'll start with you since you have kids. I mean, they kind of came up during this time a little
They
bit.
came up during this time. Not so much TikTok. That was the end of it. Like, but it is a lot, especially Pornhub. All the access just that they have to anything, movies. I mean, and then here's the thing: once we find out about a social media account, they're on to another one. Like they're always 10 steps ahead, and it's hard as a parent to monitor that. Like at first, we were just worried about Snapchat because all these fast tail girls was taking off their clothes and sending pictures to their homies.
And at the
Did
end.
you
To the
say
boys.
fast tail
I did. I
girls?
wanted to say something else, but
Yeah.
Oh,
my
but
mother
you're back.
is here. I'm
Oh.
kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. If she was Catholic, she would do a Hail Mary.
Wait, can we talk about Charity's added sound effects? And y'all are just breathing. Y'all are just like breathing over
She has.
it.
Okay, but no, because what I did find out is that girls in high school are more aggressive than boys.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh no! It was
know
girls
they are.
straight up in my son's
They are.
DM saying, "Show me your penis." I found it in the text message.
love that for him though.
Oh,
Good for
Charity.
him.
But if he would have saw it, that would have been porn. Then you have to explain to
yeah,
the kids.
child porn and
you have
stuff,
to
yeah.
explain to the kids that hey, if this
Yeah.
girl is under 17 and you send this picture that your boy sent you to someone
gotta-
else,
you
that
gotta
is
go to
child
juvie.
porn. That's child porn.
Yeah.
So let's start here.
Okay.
Oh well, let's we're already in the middle.
So let's start here. The conversation about appropriate, inappropriate starts way before the girl asks the guy to show the penis. So
Right.
you have to have these conversations around sex and sexual health and appropriate, inappropriate at a very young age. Unfortunately, in the day of social media, is social media affecting our kids? Absolutely. And let
Right.
me just say this. I appreciate every parent who's doing your best job. But let me tell you what you're not going to do or you should not do is just hand your children
Right.
a computer.
Right.
This is a computer, unrestricted. You in one bedroom, there in another. Honey, get you that old fashioned intercom that your grandparents
Intercom?
had. That grandparents had in their house.
Okay.
That they could speak to a child within any room.
We had that in our
You
house.
can talk from room to
That little
room
thing on the
because
wall
if
where
you're
you-
afraid that they can't reach out to you, do the old fashioned
Well,
way.
Mom,
But
they have
this-
rings now because Rain has a ring in her room.
Well,
A camera.
okay, well, you can have rings
Yeah.
and different things like that,
Right.
but just giving these children these kids are going to sleep in classrooms. They're sleeping on their Zoom calls. They're tired. Why? Because they
Honestly,
have
same.
not slept
Yeah.
all night long. And
Right.
then I'll start with this. I had.
You already started?
I'm gonna start with another one.
She's already started.
Someone called me on a Sunday and say, "Hey, we need you to come speak to a group of middle school children on sexual health. We have two 12-year-olds who are pregnant."
What's
Two.
12? What grade is
That's
that?
like sixth grade.
Sixth
grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like sixth grade. And she said, I don't think they even know what they were doing. I said, honey, they don't, but they see a lot.
Right.
And the parents have no idea what your children are seeing. Like you're saying, by the time the parent catch up to it, it's all about giving your children values. You remember your friend in high school that wait a minute,
Mom.
I'm gonna bring your name. I'm gonna bring a name up. I couldn't think of a name.
gonna bring it around?
I haven't given it now. Your friend that you guys were at someone's house and all of y'all were watching a movie and she would not watch that movie.
I can't even remember her name. She was Jehovah's Witness, and so we were in. They couldn't watch anything PG. What was that girl name?
We don't need to say names. It don't
Anyway,
matter.
but anyway, so we were watching something. We was probably watching Rated R. Ain't no telling. But
Fast.
she would not. She refused. She sat
refused.
outside the room and refused to watch the movie. And as Charity says, I love that for her.
Yeah.
I do.
Admirable.
Well,
But you
remember
came
when
home
I
and
went to
told me
Venice
that.
Beach and I called
Right.
and told you, and
Yeah.
my friends at the time was like, "You really told your mom we went to Venice Beach?" Because
Oh,
I
the
thought,
club.
Mom, yeah, back then it was a teen club,
Right.
And we went to Venice Beach. I think it was in Fort Worth or Arlington,
Right.
And I actually told my mom, no cell phones existed back then. I think just car phones. But I was thinking like she's gonna find out, and she was never gonna find out.
Yeah.
But I went to Venice Beach, but but she put the fear of God in us. That I was like, if I don't tell her, she's gonna say Jesus told her in the middle of the night.
He
But I was
does.
there.
Well, I mean,
We
I've
can
never,
have those Jesus told us in the middle of the
Yeah.
night conversation with
So-
everybody on this table.
I-
I've
let's not.
never really just willingly told mom just information. Like,
Right, you still
and that's
don't.
still to the
And
day.
you still
Like, you
don't.
have to ask me very specific
Exactly.
questions for me to tell you
Yeah.
anything. But that's anybody.
Before you say anything, I did want to, yeah, because she was about to. I saw the lips going, and she grabbed them. Oh God. I wanted to say we talked about how like when your kids, even though I don't have any, I have a goddaughter that I'm raising, but how
You're raising, girl.
I'm a co-parent.
Shut up.
Anyways, how Janae was saying that
No, don't take
there's a new like app that's coming
Yes.
out and this, that, and third. Remember Marcus just introduced us to Clapper?
Yes.
There's a whole new version of TikTok.
Yes.
And so I'm like, there's a whole new thing. And then secondly, remember I only sent it to you. I didn't send it to Charity.
Okay.
'Cause she would have been like, no. Charity would have been like, Keisha, why'd you send this? Remember I was like, I'm just going to DM it to you. So it's not just Pornhub and stuff. I sent Janae a video of a girl who looked like just for conversation, a girl who looked like Lizzo, but a little bit, had more
Yeah.
body. And she was naked and she was booty
On Instagram?
clapping.
Yes.
Yes. And it had like hundreds of thousands of views. And me and Janae said, how did this not get deleted? At that time, it
Right.
had already been up for 2 days.
Yeah, that's against guideline. But if she
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of followers and nobody probably flagged it. Because if people were
But
like,
so many people saw it, but they were
Yeah.
laughing because she was
'Cause she was-
565
Yeah,
pounds.
and she was on her knees doing the Meg Thee Stallion, the crybaby.
Yeah.
And me and I was like, Janae, how is this on? Meaning,
Instagram.
my nephew could have saw it. Ray knows how to work
Right.
it. Like anybody could have saw that.
Right.
But it's just the mere fact that when you're saying why is it not being censored,
Right.
is because people are not reporting it, because what used to be wrong is now being called right.
Yeah.
And people are thinking this is funny,
It's funny.
but it is really
Yeah.
destroying a generation.
It's disturbing.
It's very disturbing because our children are dependent on us to be adults and have mature mindsets. And I see all these immature women that are now, I see the hookers now taking the social media. The hook, we used to call them the hookers, the women of the night. You taking the social media,
Sex
you're taking
workers, that's what
you
they're
take,
called.
you're taking off your clothes, you're getting paid for it,
On
and
OnlyFans,
that's
yep.
sad that they are profiting, and our children are
Yeah.
now being exposed to this before their time. Honey, let me tell y'all something. Don't let social media raise your child, and don't think that it's not. So monitor your children and have conversation about the values, the core values of your home.
Because Bad
Seriously.
Baby, who was
Who?
the girl like Catch Me Outside, how about that?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She made $1 million in 1 month on
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Love
Yeah.
that for her,
because
though.
she turned 18.
I don't even think it was a month. It was
Yeah,
like
It was like a couple days.
She
Yeah.
had turned 18, and so everybody was like, "Oh, now she's legal." She literally could have been showing her feet. Who knows?
Yeah.
But people were
she got
subscribing
famous for
to her,
acting a fool on Dr. Phil.
and she made $1 million.
$1 million. And I think a day, something like that.
And this is why when you're trying to talk to young people saying, hey, go these types of routes. So of course there are new routes to success, but money doesn't equal success. We've seen enough people. We've lost enough people. Michael Jackson needed the milk. Prince was Prince was
Don't
going
laugh at
through.
Michael needing that
No.
milk, Janae.
Mike needed
Wait,
the
hold
milk.
on.
Whitney
Scale
Houston.
it back.
How
When did he
many
need milk?
That's what he was calling.
That's what he called
That's what he called the
propofol.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's
know
drugs.
that? No, that's what he called it. That's what he called it. We've lost the likes of. I'm just talking about it in our race. Prince, and what's the lady?
Whitney Houston.
The young lady from London, the UK.
What?
Amy Winehouse?
Yeah, Amy Winehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You haven't been on the social
Fast
media.
forward to DMX and Black Rob.
Fast forward to real time.
Yeah.
Well,
Elite-
I'm talking about people who had money that lost it because
Oh, yeah.
They were
because,
successful, but
they were successful.
substance
They were
abuse.
unhappy.
Yes.
It was substance abuse. Money doesn't make you
Robin
happy.
Williams, if you look at that.
Yes,
And I hate talking about,
suicide
I'm so
rate is
sad
high.
about that. I'm
Yeah.
so sad about Robin
Yeah.
Williams.
Jumanji is such a good movie.
That, I love him.
Jumanji,
and
Aladdin.
Yes.
Hold on, what else was he in? Miss Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire is my favorite.
Yeah,
I'm
he was great.
still sad about him.
Oh,
I
well,
am.
I'm sorry. But check on.
You're not listening. She is just mom.
I said I'm sorry.
Mom,
I
take a
just
break.
said I'm sorry.
Take a break. Take a break.
What?
Take a
What?
break.
I said I'm sorry.
You're acting
She's
like your
muted.
grandson
She's muted.
Elijah.
She's muted.
You need a break.
What do y'all think I was?
She's muted. She was
I'm talking. You go. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway. Like in that Nicki Minaj TikTok audio. Ooh, child. Anyway. Like, what?
Not listening.
Okay.
No, she has a segment, and it's called.
Yes.
It's called here, and this I'm going to put her on the spot. I'm going to
Put her
look
on blast.
right in this camera
Put her
for
on
the
blast.
people who are watching. Next Tuesday,
Yeah.
she will have a Tuesdays at 2
With June Speak.
June Speak, and she will get to talk as long
as she
wants.
wants.
Because
Wait,
baby,
wait.
this ain't it.
Let me-
this ain't that.
Let me say
Allow-
something.
allow
Hey,
me
allow
to-
me to say something real quick.
God.
Hey, I'm going to interject. I'm going to start with another point. These are all of Mom's, how she starts sentences.
Okay, right. I have another point. Another point to the other point.
And let me just say this.
Oh, that was great, Kamisha. And then also,
Anyway, girl, she don't have any tech notes about it.
No, so, no what?
Yeah.
I didn't have.
Next Tuesday is Tuesday at 2 with June Speaks, but it will not be long conversation. They're going to be
Girl.
short. No, they're going to be short and straight to the point. But
2
I,
minutes.
but
2
I
minutes.
do. Here's
Like
the,
they say in the black church, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Bishop 2 minutes.
you have 2 minutes to
I've
finish
got-
this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do probably about 2 to 3 minutes, and that's gonna be every other Tuesday with June Speaks.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
every
that you-
other Tuesday.
Make her do it.
No.
Whatever you look in this camera and say, and in this mic and through this headphones, we're keeping you to
No,
it.
so this is the way it's supposed to go. Each one of these amazing women that's sitting at this table with me, we're supposed to have a segment. So
Yes.
every
We
time,
are. We do have a segment.
So we all have a segment. So you'll hear us once a month,
You heard Janae last week,
right? Okay, so it's my turn.
Janae did I Am No Therapist. My mother's at June Speaks is
Tuesday
Tuesdays at
2
2
with June Speaks.
even though it might not drop at 2 on Tuesday. But it'll be Tuesdays at 2.
Might be 2 a.m., honestly.
Right, honestly. Mine is Misha Moments. That hashtag is legit, been legit for like 2 years.
And you already know mine is somebody lying.
Yeah.
See somebody lying right now.
Oh, let me mute her mic again. Hold on.
She's been muted
Okay,
like
she's
8
muted.
times.
Are y'all praying for us?
Like, please.
it's a lot going on.
It's a lot. It's
I-
a lot.
I just
I
so
don't know.
actually, June, since you're already talking
Oh,
so
gosh.
much, can you just do you already know what you're going to talk about next Tuesday, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Oh, surprise!
Okay, that means she doesn't know. What
Yeah,
she's
she's
talking about.
right.
She has no
doesn't
idea
know
what she's talking about.
But can I actually say something? I feel like Willow when she just always like, yeah, 100%. Oh my god! Wow! I feel like Willow. I do. And then I always lose my train of thought. Okay, what I was gonna say. Also, we were talking about social media. Another thing that's like a trigger for me or that gets on my nerves, besides the 10 selfies a day, is when something really good does happen for you. Like when charity gets a promotion or a new client. You're probably not going to hear about it for 2 months because even when you got that award, you waited forever to post that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Like 2 or 3 years ago. Is ladies, because if you notice, men really don't do this. But ladies, when y'all get a new boyfriend, a new relationship, he's finally claimed you. There is a girl that all she talks about is this guy. Like, and she's so brilliant. She's so smart. And I literally followed her because of her brain, because she really is smart.
Right.
But now she has a boyfriend, and it's nothing but I'll say his name is Adam. Adam this, Adam cooked, Adam took out the trash. I'm just like, girl, have you never had a boyfriend?
The thing about me is I
annoying.
don't ever want to tell somebody how to run their social media because you
Right?
don't have to watch it. So
You're right.
do you pay their phone bill?
No, but I feel like you lose your your genuine followers.
Why are you worried about her followers? Worry about your own.
Well, I guess because I literally followed her because I really was attracted to her brain.
Baby girl. Worry about yourself.
Shout out my girl B.
Okay.
But no, I mean, is that not bothersome?
Yeah.
It
It is.
But is that not bothersome?
No, it is.
Like, what happened to your identity? Why is it about this dude all of a sudden?
But it's not. It's not just about the dude all the time. It's just that something new is happening. It's just like your new shiny card. You may want to take a picture of it. You show it. When you have a child, I don't know any mom that doesn't, when they're going through pregnancy and just had a child, that you don't see that baby all the time. Like, y'all remember the old time before all social media. Y'all may not remember. They plot the pictures. Like, there's an episode on Lucy. I love Lucy.
Oh, Lucy
so that episode
75
on Lucy,
years ago.
and so they were like, okay, you don't pull out the film, but if he pulls out his pictures, I'm gonna beat him to it. And that's how new parents are, and that's
Yeah.
that's
New
what it
relationships
is.
and stuff. That's
With
I feel like you just have no identity.
But you may do that yourself. Misha.
no,
we've
because
already-
I've had boyfriends.
Okay,
Y'all act
y'all.
like I haven't
Oh,
had boyfriends.
y'all,
Time
we've-
out.
Yeah, can we just circle this back? We've already had this conversation that Kamisha said she's not going to do that.
So,
but
Right.
go ahead, Janae.
I've had
What I was going to
boyfriends.
say is I actually saw a post the other day that said it is very detrimental that we as parents post like, oh, my daughter has a 4.0, and this one says, oh, but mine is going to Harvard, and this one says, well, mine going to Harvard and was accepted to Yale and Brown, and
Right.
it's very tough on the kids. I watch my
is.
daughter who naturally is a straight A student. She's
very
but
smart.
I do watch her struggle with her own pressure to be successful. And we really have to be careful with the whole social media platform. Because, we do want to toot our horn, but some people's like, look at my child. Look.
Yeah.
Look. They haven't done this.
Yeah.
They haven't done that. Look at, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm happy with that. Because
Yeah.
I've showcased my kids too.
Yeah.
But enough is enough.
Right.
With just always going to the next
In your
person,
face and like
just trying to
yeah.
outdo the next
Right.
person. And these kids really are under a tremendous amount of stress. But you know what I said to Jordan the other day? I feel bad because I almost feel negligent. I haven't asked or seen one report card.
I mean,
this year, because you know why?
It doesn't
I know
matter.
but either way, she always makes straight A's.
Yeah.
So I haven't.
so has she been signing her own? Or
Yeah.
I mean,
They
I
don't
guess it's
sign
been
them.
online.
They
They
don't
don't
sign
sign
them.
them.
They just send them
I mean, because she's in school in the bed all day with her bonnet on. So, I mean, does she get a report card?
on Zoom.
Do they still do report cards?
They do.
Yes.
They just send them
Because
to.
we used to sign our own.
No, they don't send them home.
Yeah, I
They're
know
on
exactly
Scalper.
how to sign mom's name.
Yeah.
Still to this
It's
day.
Scribble Scrabble. So it's
The J's real
the J
big
is like
and then
a
it's all
3 and a-
scribble.
yeah, and it's just
That
Scrabble.
part right there.
It's just scribble.
I've always signed my stuff. I
Yeah.
used to hide it.
My
But can we-
Jamon
wait,
said that.
Can we go back to the pictures of mom? Because you
one?
have 2 baby pictures of me. Let's just talk about
No, I have.
Can we
all,
not?
I have all of your pictures with your big head.
Oh,
Gina got a big head.
Yeah.
Gina got a big head. Yeah, but I love you. I have so many pictures.
Okay.
Somebody's
So-
lying. Charity, what's your thing? Somebody's lying.
I'll make it. I'll make
Yeah,
it.
'cause-
So to kind of wrap up this whole social media situation, so we know that June Speak does not have her, what's it called? Attention span is very short.
Yes.
right.
So how do y'all feel about long like stories or sermons on social media? How long do you think messages should be?
Or like a sermon in church.
Go ahead, Janae. Yeah, like
okay.
you know how like stuff they post stuff on social media. What's the max time you're gonna watch whatever?
Ooh, depending on what it is, it need to be 5 minutes. But it just depends. Like if it is like church,
Yeah.
I expect that to be, and nowadays 30 minutes. They
Yeah.
get the sermons done literally in like 30 minutes. That's fine. If Bishop Jakes goes a little longer, but because he's such a great orator and storyteller, he brings you in. So I
Yeah.
can
Right.
listen to him. But if I'm watching somebody and it says click more because it's went over, you got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes of
Well,
my
we have
time, mad
5
dog.
minutes. of my time.
I'll say this is from the marketing branding part side of
Right.
it. I love Sarah Jakes, the way she brands herself, because she'll do a reel that'll get me like, okay, I want to actually watch this sermon.
Right.
So she'll do a reel, then she'll switch it up and maybe do like a live in between, then she'll like watch my sermon.
Right.
Same with her dad, Bishop Jakes, but also I don't know, one of my favorite pastors that I follow, I've never met him before, is Pastor Keon. The way he promotes his next Sunday services.
Oh, right.
He does the reels and all that like fun
Right.
stuff. And so then I'm like, oh, I actually want to go watch it.
Mike
and
Todd,
then
too.
Mike Todd does that. And then the other guy, Stephen
Furtick.
Yeah.
Furtick. Oh,
and
now
I don't even follow Mike Todd or Stephen Furtick, but his reels, it
Stephen
gets me to go to
Furtick
his
is
page.
good, yes.
He's great.
He's
so
great.
it's also about the way you market. This isn't the old
Right.
school Baptist, Kojic, all that kind
Well,
of
this
stuff.
doesn't have
It's the way-
to. It's not just simply church. Like
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that
But-
could be anything that you're watching. So I
what
would
do you think
say
about a live?
it depends
on the
on who.
topic.
It depends
Yeah.
on who's on the live.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna watch probably anything over on social media. I'm thinking Instagram, and yeah, really Instagram.
Right.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Ooh.
And then
Okay.
yeah, like if I want to, if I want to watch something longer than that, I'll just go to that YouTube or go to
Right.
Right.
I mean, I guess YouTube is social media, but y'all know what I mean.
Okay, so to piggyback off that makes me think of, and I'm just saying the name just to say the name. I don't follow her, but Jess Hilarious. She does 6 minute skits. I'm like, girl, just do
A
just
minute.
But
just do a Netflix special. Why is it 6 minutes? And then her ex
people-
boyfriend Country Wayne,
Just
like,
get on Def Comedy Jam.
yeah, like girl on
But-
Instagram. I don't want to watch a 6
But
minute
her
skit.
fans like that.
I hate it.
So it's all
Get to the-
about
get
the
to the joke.
expectation.
Get to the joke. Get to the
So
joke.
mom was talking the other day, and she said that we are in a microwave society,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what's wrong with us non-baby boomers.
Yeah.
It's not, and it's not non-baby. But some baby boomers are in this crisis as well, y'all.
it's a crisis.
It is. It's a crisis because we have now become accustomed of someone giving you detailed information how they want to get a point across in 2 minutes. And if social media is a commercial, then yes, let's do it in 60 seconds. But if social media is a platform where people can now showcase what it is that they do and how they do that, then who are we to say what that time is? And I think I don't think that people realize that even if you're sitting in a meeting on a Zoom call or something, you are clocking out in that 60 seconds or that 2 minutes because now you train your mind to do it.
No, I'm getting paid. So that's different.
No, but even if you're not getting paid, if don't follow people that you don't respect. Number one,
It's not about respect. I think
Like,
it's
if you
about.
don't-
I think it's all about like.
I'm on my
and look,
phone right
when
now.
we are in management, when we have to give a presentation, especially to an executive level, you have to do it high level. They don't want all the in between. They want to know what is your profit margin.
want the meat. They don't need
want
the
all-
butter.
They don't
Yeah.
want anything else. So
Yeah.
we have been trained, even in corporate America, hit the high points. If somebody asks more questions, then you take a deeper dive. I think some people, it's the skits and all. First of all, every time I come onto a page, if I'm following a person for a particular reason, I don't always want to see a skit. But I understand that some of these people, that's how they're now
That's their
getting
livelihood,
paid,
yeah.
because that's what they have to do. So they're vlogging their life or whatever. But some of it is just too much.
I just feel like on Instagram, like just to answer Charity's question, IG 2 minutes or 3 minutes or less. I can do that with Kev on
Right.
stage, but like I love Desi Banks. I love my girl B Simone because they get it. They get the joke and they get the punchline in and out under 2 minutes. If you have to do 6 or 7 minutes to get to your joke, that is just ridiculous.
But a sermon
get
is
on
different.
Patreon, get on YouTube,
Right.
all that where I
Right.
know I'm gonna watch it for 30 minutes. But I don't want to get on Instagram and I'm in the Target line. I'm having to watch 7 minutes of a skit.
Yeah.
why are you on
like-
Instagram in the Target line
mean, 'cause
anyway? Be a
sometimes-
Target in the moment. Come on,
Girl.
now.
Girl, I'm in the line at Target and I'm in line.
I mean, seriously, be a target in the moment. But what I'm saying is how
Somebody
you
lying.
how you guys are. I guess what I think I'm hearing you say that Instagram is for you just get on and hop off.
Insta. It's Instagram. Instant.
instant.
It's Insta.
Okay, so you just want to watch.
It's a derivative of something. Yes. I
that's
I
what-
wish it would go
wait.
back to what it used to
Yeah,
be.
that was
It's
Instagram.
pictures.
It was
It's
all
just
pictures.
But then it became Reels, IGTV, Shop.
Right.
Like, good God.
Oh yeah, the shop button is kind of
It's
problematic.
annoying. The Explorer page is
It's overwhelming.
Oh, shout out! I'm always on the explore page.
Because
Girl, now you like it.
I think it's overwhelming
I like it
because
for me. I just don't like all
I
the
think
other stuff.
I think people are addicted to it, and I think it's overwhelming because you have. I promise you, I don't know. I don't look at half of the people that I follow. I don't mean any harm, but I don't, because I don't scroll Instagram. If I get on there, I may see one or two things, whatever come down my feed, but I'm not just gonna sit there for hours upon hours and say, because I try not to take too much inside of me at one time.
Right.
So if I'm gonna go over and I'm listening to someone for some type of wisdom or, like you say, inspirational something, I'm not gonna go find 5 people to give me inspiration. I need to chew on that one inspirational. Now, if I want something funny, then I'm gonna go over and watch funny, but I'm never gonna watch the foolishness that y'all say that y'all.
So
be seeing.
if
That
we
ain't
looked
gonna
at your
happen.
phone that's behind you and looked at your
Screen time,
what would it say?
Let's go look at it.
It would say 10 hours and
Oh, I
25
bet you it's going to
minutes.
say 11 hours.
What? No.
Your
no,
screen time?
She's
Now,
not
before-
necessarily on Instagram, but you're definitely looking at something on your phone.
But back to, we're going to call it then, I think it should be a message in a minute. That's what social media
And don't
needs
y'all
to
steal
be.
that from Charity.
Yeah. Copywritten.
I think what they're
Period.
trying to tell me in a slide is my choose of the two juice speaks needs to be 59 seconds.
She can't do it.
You can't, yeah, it's humanly impossible.
Watch me.
Okay.
Girl, okay. Well, to kind of wrap this up a little bit, let's talk about what's happening this upcoming weekend, which is Mother's Day.
All about her right here. And this one right here.
May I say this? Charity Charity said, Mom, what do you want for Mother's Day? I sent her a screenshot. She said, Mom, like, I mean, y'all, what's my name? My name is June Evans.
What does it have to do with anything?
Anytime you ask me what I want, you gonna get what I
I know,
want.
but sometimes, Mom, I really don't feel like you want those things. It's just kind of like,
A
no, I really,
$4,500 bag from your daughter.
no, that's not what I
not
asked
married.
her for. That's not what I asked her for. It's not.
but still, I just feel like
Chris.
Mom real like she gets on Instagram. The first thing she says, "Oh my God, I want this."
that. I'm going to save this in my
and
collection
then,
and send it to my kids.
and then if you actually buy it, she's like, "I didn't really want that."
And she takes it back
Yeah.
and she gets something else.
That's not true.
Where's the charm bracelet that we spent hundreds of dollars on?
Where is that
Where's the
charm bracelet?
Because
Oh, because
I
of the
have
podcast.
been told
She
and
can't wear it.
threatened
Yeah.
not to wear my
makes too
bracelet
much
because
money.
it makes noise. So I don't lose my charm bracelet. It is at home in
Okay,
my
so-
jewelry box.
Well,
Mom,
Janae
how-
and I have already decided what we're getting you for Mother's
The
Day.
devil
And
is
it's
a
not-
lie.
it's
Y'all
not-
didn't ask me.
Well, it's not materialistic. It's something that you need. And you're getting it. Period.
It's not materialistic.
You'll appreciate it,
It ain't
later.
real.
You'll-
It ain't real.
No, you'll appreciate
You'll
it later.
appreciate it.
You
I
will
would
appreciate
appreciate
it.
We're going to force you to do
We're
it.
going to
You're
force
gonna
you to do
force
something.
me to do something.
It's something to do with
Yeah.
your branding. And you're going to do it.
I really love that y'all tried to get a gift without me. That was really selfish.
No,
of
put it
me.
in the group chat. You didn't
Kamisha
respond.
put it in there.
I be booked, y'all. Y'all have to
Girl.
call me directly.
Girl,
And
you be at
busy.
Harris house. Child.
But Mom, how would you like to spend your Mother's Day, or how
She's
how would you
playing the whole
like
weekend. So
how would you like to be celebrated, or how exactly are you going to celebrate?
tell
your
them
mother?
what we're doing. You don't have to say where we're going, but
Sure.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you hear the last part of my question?
You said, tell me how I would like to be celebrated.
And also, how are you going to celebrate your mother?
So what we do
That part.
every year, we have a mother-daughter's brunch. And so between my mother, my sisters, my daughters, my niece, my sister's child, we all just come together with our mom, and another special mom comes with us every year, and we have brunch. But we do it on a Saturday and not on a Sunday because we got to beat that crowd.
Oh, I don't think we're going to beat a crowd, but
Hey, we got reservations. That's all I got to
and
say.
she booked these reservations a month ago.
Oh, I have become very savvy when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yes, book the reservation. So we do that, and then on Sunday, then we're still working out Sunday how we're going to do that. But I just like to spend Mother Day with my children. My
It's
husband.
Mother's Weekend. You're making us do the whole weekend with
I
you.
know. So they
Yeah.
get on my husband all the time because he doesn't purchase me anything for Mother's Day because I'm not his mom, and I don't purchase him anything for Father's Day because
is a good poll.
he's not my dad.
This is a good poll.
So I expect my children to surround me because motherhood is hard. She knows.
But I
'cause
feel
she's
like your
the-
husband, even though I'm not married yet and I don't have kids, but if I was a wife, like for instance, my best friend Jana, she gets gifts gifts every year from her. I mean, she's only going into her third year being a mom, but he showers her with gifts on Mother's Day.
My husband
'Cause-
showered me with gifts all the time.
I mean, but I'm saying on Mother's Day, you don't feel like the husband should appreciate the
I
fact
feel
that you
like
brought his children's life into the
my-
world.
Wait. Janae, let's weigh in because you're also a
I
mother.
feel
Yeah.
like if the children are younger, then yes, he should.
So when they get older,
When it
Yes.
should come from them.
okay.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it doesn't. Now, if
Okay.
he chooses to say, "Oh, for my wife on Mother's Day, a card
Take
that
her out to
says
eat
that,"
or something, or
but
at
no,
least
your
flowers.
when your kids are young, it is up to your husband or your significant other. Everybody's not blessed with that. There are
baby
some
daddy
single
or whatever.
moms
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there. So,
Yeah.
but for anybody who's married. Or has an active partner in their life, then you say, "Hey, when the kids are young, hey, buy your mama some flowers, do this,
Okay.
buy her some candy." That's what that used to happen. But as they get older,
It's on the kid. It's
they
on
need
the
to do it
kids.
themselves.
Okay.
So Janae, how?
because you train them, you train up the child in the way they should go. When they old, they don't depart. So I didn't
Right.
expect anything from my husband on Mother's Day. I expected from my children.
But then he tries to tell us what's about you as well. What y'all
Because-
getting your mama?
No, but this is the type of person I am, and all of you know it. I believe in asking for what I want. Because I have in the past years and years ago, Mark didn't know what to purchase me for some things. And I started saying I didn't like it. I would take it back. And I said, why don't you just start telling them what you like? So I tell people when you ask, what would you like? I say, here it is right here.
Half the time, y'all, it's on hold at the store. And
Yeah.
she'll be like, just go
Honestly,
pick it up.
yeah, she'll say, "Hey."
And then I
Yeah.
go,
And then she act like she's surprised and we recorded, but half the time it's
But I prefer that actually. But
Yeah.
Janae, since you're a mother as well, how would you like to be celebrated?
I just like hanging out with my kids. So whenever Jaden was here this past weekend, so he's back at school, so he won't be here next week. But just hanging out with Joseph and Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan is in school and she's not. Well, is she working? Yeah, she
little
works
bit.
now. But before she wasn't. So really, most of the gifts were spearheaded by Joseph, and then Joe would give on
behalf of the kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just like hanging out. We hang out, we talk, laugh, have a good time. As far as gifts, Joseph's the kids, I'm not going to put it all on him, but I feel like he is the creative one and they go along with it.
he does great at gifts. He's
So
a great gift giver.
He's a great gift giver, but they all give from the heart.
yes,
And I
and that's what
appreciate
matters
that.
most.
Yeah. they all
Mom
give from
wants
the
a
heart.
Louis bag or something like that.
But that's
Yeah.
what she. But that's
what she likes.
that's
She likes
her
beautiful things.
That's her personality. If there was
Yeah.
something that I want, like I wanted some shoes at one point, I was like, Joseph, I want these Nikes. But unless I know.
Why are you
that
leaning
they
away
can-
like that? Your
I'm
back
sorry.
hurt?
No,
You
unless
leaning
I
away?
know that they can afford certain things, I don't ask them for it.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
Yeah.
so let me just say this. Everybody at this table can afford certain things.
Oh, wait.
Don't be counting my money.
Yeah,
Don't be
you
counting my
no,
money.
So here-
Mom,
no.
Mom,
No.
you cannot count
No.
people's pockets.
She
You don't
does
know
all
what
the
they
time.
can afford.
She does all
Right.
the time.
You
Get
really-
your hand out my pocket. What movie is that?
So
She don't know.
Did she hear it?
No, she didn't.
She's formulating her point.
Yeah.
Here's how I celebrate my mom. My mom has always been a queen, right? So I probably got this. I'm gonna look in the camera and say this. I got this from my mother. And mother, I love you. But my mother
She not
was
watching
the.
this?
She gonna be watching
She
it.
don't even have
She has
an
an iPad. My mother used to go and buy because daddy was just say, "I to buy whatever you want." If for anniversaries or whatever. And she would go buy what she want and come and say, look what you bought me, honey. And he was like, okay, that's good. That's good. And I think I got it from my mom. Just
Yeah.
tell the people what you want. So when we ask mom, we always shower mom with gifts. She's always appreciative. My mom is still with us. She's 82.
She's 82, Mom.
She's 82 years old. She still has all of her right mind, and
She
she's-
still gets her
and
nails
she's
done, her toes done, her
She's
hair
so
done.
sassy. So how I'm gonna celebrate my mom is we just bring her along, and she hangs out with us, and she makes us laugh, and she says crazy things. At 82, I think she's turned back, and she's now a teenager. So we
Right.
laugh through those moments and have good times.
You
But I
buy her
just-
gifts?
We buy her gifts.
Yeah.
We shower my mom with gifts all the time.
Yeah,
She's
but-
spoiled.
She is spoiled.
I want
Spoiled.
to say that grateful that we have mom and also Granny
Yes.
is still here.
Yes.
But like dad, my other grandmother, she passed when I was younger. So everyone who does not have their mother with them, whether that be that they passed or maybe they're just not in your life, you know, you can still kind of celebrate that day in a way. If there's somebody in your life that you value and cherish and they're like a mother figure, you can still do something for them. And, you know, don't get too down.
Right. And just know that I'm in Control podcast is praying for you and our thoughts are with you. And if you follow us, you can shoot us a DM and, you know.
Yeah, we're taking prayer requests because June Speak is back.
Well, right.
Yeah, we're taking send your prayer request to the I'm in Control,
and she's gonna open it. She's gonna read it. But no, sending you lots of love and lots of hugs and lots of love and light. And that's to all the mothers that have rainbow babies, all the IVF mamas, all the adoptive mothers. All the god moms like me, because I'm a fabulous godmother to Rain. Oh. So, you know, all that, all the step mamas, all the bonus mamas, all
everybody.
Shout
out to y'all. And
Happy Mother's
I just
Day.
want to say thank y'all for tuning into this episode. Yes. I know June Speak probably did about 30 minutes out of this. Yeah. I don't know,
She's
maybe
a lot.
hour.
She's a lot.
So please make sure y'all tune in to her segment next Tuesday because we just need some participation.
She missed
But
you
hey,
guys.
Kamisha, tell them how they can follow us on everything.
On Instagram, because it's Instagram on the Grammy. It's at IMNCTRL podcast. I'm in Control podcast, and I always mess up the YouTube.
It's I'm in the letter N. I'm in Control podcast. And that's how you find it on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify. Yeah, just
Google
type
Play.
that in and we're all there. But that's this week's episode.
Can I say something?
Hey, we out. In this. I'm turning it off.
We done. Turn it off.